Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. Our bodies move to the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. We get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air tender. Standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.
Flying into your home like a 1930s train wreck. From the brand new VNL 860 studios. Creating a community of friends and topic-based discussions. This is JJDrones Live.
I'm Karl Marx and I approve this message.
And it's JJDrones Live. Welcome to the train wreck. Thank you everybody for coming in today. We have got hunting and stuff. We've got baby girl Haley Johnson. We've got Anthony Webb. Hey Tony. He got his Johnson juice yesterday. We've got my dad Dave Johnson. We got Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors. And many more. Peter from Peterson Farms in Nashville. Thank you so much for coming in today. If you'd like to have one of your videos featured on my website, email me, Jason at JJDrones360.com. And for everything JJ Drones related, go to JJDrones360.com. And if you're going to do some Amazon shopping, use my Amazon links, JJDrones360.com/Amazon1. And if you have a video that you want to submit for Blinker Flute of the Week, email Dan. His email is droningveteran@gmail.com. And our Spreadshirt shop is now open. It's JJDrones.myspreadshop.com. Get your JJ Drones merch, your Blinker Flute of the Week merch, and your Welcome to the Trainwreck merch. And finally, we've got JJDrones360.com/donate. That's JJDrones360.com/donate. If you want to donate to our 501c3 charities, the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity, we're going to be talking about that here in a couple of weeks. Thank you, everybody, for coming in today. I appreciate you being here because it is going to be a fun day because we're going to be going through the comments from my previous video. Hey, Morning Coughing with Mom, thank you so much for coming in. And I do have my Chinese overlords here working with me on the show today. And we're going to use them to identify our co-hosts because I'm not really sure I remember who they are. Especially this guy here. Let's welcome, let's see here.
Whoa, Choo-Choo. Easy on the blinker fluid.
Yeah, that's Choo-Choo and Dan. Okay.
What's up, everybody?
That's Brian.
Wave to your fans.
Brian, your heart rate is elevated. Drink some water.
the Whataburger.
And that's TJ. That's TJ, Giggles FPV. And I just want to thank my Chinese overlords for reminding me who everybody is. Because,
We're
and...
not worthy, we're not worthy.
and to make sure that Brian is, keeping his heart rate down, because we care about him and we want him to be on the show for a very long time.
I don't.
This is actually not too many people know this, but this is Brian's punishment. He actually had, I don't know if you can talk about it due to statutes of limitations, but I know that this is some form of punishment through the police department down there.
Yeah, they said I had to stand in front of a judge and do community service. It was something like 5,000 hours. Somehow disqualified for that. So, I'm chipping it away 1 hour at a time.
That's right. So you've got only 472.3 more shows to go.
Although I will say my previous employer also qualified, and that would have been 8.5 hours a day. So I'm really kind of regretting quitting that job.
Hey, Tim, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you being here. We do have our unofficial sponsor of the program that we like to say is our Florida Man Tip of the Week.
Hi, I'm Carl Marks. You're watching JJDrones on YouTube.
Howdy everybody, I'm back. I'm going to show you, hopefully it's a cooking tip, hopefully it's not a flop. I mean, I should have done this prior, right? I like to do things on the fly. So what we have here is my clamshell grill. You can see it's a little bit crusty, and somewhere in my travels I lost my grill brush. I went out today, got a lot of necessities for this excursion I'm making today.
Judy wants to lick the
This
grill.
is going to be a brief part of my excursion, but I'm pretty sure if you bundle up a little bit of aluminum foil, which I do have plenty of, it can kind of act as a grill surface cleaner. A little loud, I'm sorry. Trying to get the job done. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to I have not previously done this. I just somewhere subconsciously I have learned this through the World Wide Web or whatever it is. But I'm going to scrape off the majority of the crustiness. I'm going to ignite the burner and then come back and hopefully don't burn my fingertips off. That's another thing. I lost my barbecue glove. It's probably not lost. It's probably in the van, but we ain't digging for that today. But so what we're going to do is we're just going to clean it up just a little bit. It's funny. I heard years ago there's an old used car salesman trick that they do. If you have scuffs and dings in your wheels, they'll literally just grab some aluminum foil and just scrub it on there. It makes it look almost like good as new, but it's a temporary fix. It's how they bone you. Never trust a used car salesman, especially one that works 2 to 3 hours a day. I think y'all know who I'm talking about. But anyway, so we got the bottom pretty well.
I think he's talking about you, Brian.
Cleaned up a little bit. We're gonna
That was his previous employer.
Oh.
I think we're
I've
be
never
okay.
sold cars, so I'm not sure what he's talking
Little
about.
leftover seasoning is never going to hurt anybody. But that's what we're doing. It's called.
So what does
what's that
tinfoil
old,
have
saying
that
the
makes
Marines
everything
use, I
shiny?
believe? Improvise.
It's got really sharp
adapt,
edges,
improvise,
so it
overcome.
makes it easy to
So that's
clean.
what we're trying to do out here in
Oh.
nature.
This is a great tip. I use this
So-
tip all the time.
I've got some things I want to talk.
I
to
may
you
or
about
may not have told
today. Mainly, I just wanted to clean up
G-Money
this
to
grill here. But
make this video. No,
this is pretty much just
just
like
kidding.
a,
I did not.
A brief cooking tip. You know?
I won't take
Sometimes
credit.
You just got to figure it out. You know what I mean? You don't have it, make it. So that's what I'm here to tell you today. This is going to be fine for my meals. I'm feeling it. It's not a big deal. Once the heat's applied to it,
That's extra protein right there, buddy.
it's not going to
There
be
you
a
go.
big deal.
Hey,
So
Carl,
anyway,
thanks for coming in,
appreciate
brother.
You guys tuning in, and we're here to give you cooking tips, one video at a time. You know, I screwed up, forgot the brush. Now we're using aluminum foil, and you know what? It's going to be okay. Because once the heat hits that, it's going to be. You have no worries. So
If it works,
you
it
have any
works.
worries,
That's right.
talk to you another time, folks,
Whatever's clever.
for another video.
And that's our Florida Man tip of the week. Thank you, Gary.
I actually do use that tip quite often.
Do you?
I've done it for years actually, and it works phenomenally.
I might have to try that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
Just don't burn the tips of your fingers. I've done that too.
yeah,
that's
that
what
would be a
grill work
problem.
is for.
Yeah.
So, speaking of our friend Florida Man there, Gary, G-Money.
Oh, yeah.
There's another little video that he posted, or at least he shared with me. Can you play that for me, please, Jason?
Yeah, I think I got it queued up. 1 second here, Brian. Give me 1 second. Is that the one you're talking about?
That would be it.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure.
He said, "This is a message for you, you big old meathead. I'm telling you what's going on here. Brownie,
Hang on. Are you a cheesehead or are you a meathead? I'm confused.
Yeah, same here. I would think cheesehead because I'm from Wisconsin. So
Right. Okay, we'll go on.
kings in town. I lay the law. My laws are the rules. All right? No more thermal cups in Milton, Florida. We're going to do it one franchise at a time. You feel me, bro? Yeah. Get the message. Hey, cheesehead.
So that is your message from G Money, Brian. Would you like to respond?
yes, I would. Now, being the fact that he lives in Florida, he would understand that most of the time when there's any sort of heat and humidity, a cup will sweat. And being the fact that I work around electronics all day, I need to use a thermal cup so my cup doesn't sweat and it doesn't have water all over the place. So that's number one. Number two, I like Whataburger. They taste good. The ketchup especially. However, it wasn't in this video, but he did call me out for not supporting Culver's, which is from Wisconsin. So I do have a Culver's mug.
Oh, nice.
Yes, you do.
So, this whole thing about not drinking and supporting my local thing, I'm going to prove him wrong. I have a container of blue milk in celebration of Star Wars Day yesterday. Everyone, may the 4th be with you.
And today is Cinco de Mayo.
No, I thought it was Revenge of the Sith.
I think you're wrong.
I don't know. So when
we all know that there's only one person in this group that's correct, and that would be me. So we'll leave it at that. So, Gary, here is your Culver's mug that you were telling me about.
And it does kind of, if it was a little bit darker blue, it actually looked like the store colors.
Well, what did that sign say?
But it looks like that mug is starting to sweat a little bit.
It does.
I'll finish it later. But, when I drink milk, there's one thing I have to have, and it's not a brownie. It is a Little Debbie Star Crunch cookie.
Oh, those
So
are good. Those
I'm
are
gonna drink.
so
I'm gonna
yummy.
mute myself. I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna enjoy my milk in my Culver's cup, and when I'm all done, I'm gonna go back to drinking out of my thermal Whataburger mug. So, G Money, Florida man, there you go. Here's my response.
And we're going to have to wait and see how G-Money responds. So G-Money, when you're watching this, and I know you're going to watch this, I know you will have a response. Tony says that...
What did the sign? What did that sign say he was standing in front of?
It said, try our Dr. Pepper shake.
Oh, gotcha.
Tony says that aluminum foil will take rust off of chrome. And then, let's see here. And then Hunting and Stuff said, one tip I got that surprised me was using lighter fluid to get sticky stuff off. Hey, Dave, thank you so much for coming in. And then, let's see here. Gator Jake comes in. Hey, Gator Jake, thank you so much. Just tuning in. Hey, whoa. While that guy's in A's, careful on the Florida slander. Milton, Florida is more like Alabama anyway.
Let me address that. Gator Jake, I will never slander Florida. It's a great place. I will never go there in July or August ever again. You know, that's just, you know.
Oh,
like,
Florida in
really
July
the
is
epitome
awesome.
of hell.
So
but,
humid.
Yeah, but other than that, Florida's great. I got a place in Florida. I have a condo just south of Orlando, so Florida's great. I just was trying to adjust.
Where's my
Florida man.
invitation? What? Why am I just learning about this and we have not been like?
I mean, I've been to his
party
place
there.
in Florida like 18 times, Dan.
Yeah.
What?
But we do have our Blinker Fluid of the Week segment. So in
forget
honor
you, Joe.
of Star Wars Day and in honor of our friend Cheesehead Media, we've got the Blue Milk Blinker Fluid of the Week.
Milk.
And everybody, it is time for the Blinker Fluid. And we got the choo-choo doing the boogie. And number
Week
one.
16.
So Dan, are you training in this video?
So this is a video I am training in, and it was actually there's construction zone which closed the right lane previous to this, and we was hungry. Well, the right lane turns into a exit only
dang.
to the freeway. What was that?
That was close.
That was close.
Yeah.
It was.
Stay. It's a high-speed chase. Let the cop get it.
That Mercedes probably could have been part of your lunch.
Oh, we could have ended this quickly.
Yes,
Maybe we could have got a reward from the cop because he was slacking.
maybe.
But aren't Mercedes have the right of way no matter what? Did they teach that in truck driving school?
Mercedes and BMWs.
Okay.
Yes. Are they just sitting there having a conversation in the middle of the road there, Dan?
Yeah, they're like, where'd he go?
And this one's from Christian. Nothing to see here, Mr. Officer. He doesn't have a burnt out taillight at all. Nothing to see here. Go on with your day.
I gotta get home to my coffee.
That's right. And here's number 3 from Brian. Hey, Brian, in Wisconsin, does stop signs count when nobody else is there?
Well, the one with the big borders are optional.
Oh,
I'm not
okay,
sure what
gotcha.
The flags do though.
Oh. That's a proper merge onto an exit ramp, Dan. I don't care what you say.
Yes.
Video is now locked.
I'm starting to learn how to do that. It's been taking a little bit of practice. But yeah, that shows you how close the cop was behind the guy at the end.
That's crazy. So that is it, folks. This week we've only got 4, so I am going to put it into the chat. You vote 1, 2, 3, or 4.
I don't have to monitor chat.
So you can go 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the poll, and then vote for your favorite. And then at the end, you can expect to learn who our Blinker of the Week winner is. But if you're watching on Facebook and you don't see the poll, you can do hashtag or pound or number sign, whatever you want to call it, 1, 2, 3, or 4, and we will still count your votes. So, Dan, you don't get to nap.
Yeah, now I gotta wake up. Damn it. And Chewy just left me. He's like, "Well, you're gonna work." No.
Chewy knows better. So guys, I'm going to start this video off, and as you can tell in the title, the title is that I'm reacting live to rude comments on my most successful video. And I was always taught, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. But it just seems to be that nowadays, if you can't say something nice, you put it in the comment section, whether that be on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, what have you. It's a bunch of keyboard warriors, right? Hey, Jenny and Steve, thank you so much for coming in. But so the people that come in and they react, number one, I do understand that I put myself out there. I created the YouTube channel. I am up for scrutiny. I have no problems taking scrutiny from anybody. But the problem that I had with a lot of the comments that I was getting on my video is, number one, this here is the Avata 2. This is a brand new drone, just came out from DJI about a month ago now. And I've been flying it. And I even allowed Dan to fly it, which is probably more dangerous than me flying in manual mode.
Probably.
Yeah. And so I actually took it out, and I was parked at a truck stop one day. And Dan and I have been actually talking for the past 2 years about flying manual mode. Would you think that's about right, Dan?
Yeah, pretty darn close.
Yeah. So I've actually
chicken.
So I've actually been on a simulator a couple times. I haven't been on a simulator as much as people think that I should have been. Okay. I understand that, but I also understand that this drone is made to crash into things from time to time. It's not made to go out there and go full speed into the side of a rock. Okay. I understand that as well. And I also understand my my capabilities on flying the drone. So, and I also know what my downfalls are on flying the drone. But when you go into the simulator and you try flying this in manual mode, they're really two different things. Okay. So I just want to address some of the comments, and some of the comments were good. Some of them actually appreciated what I did. But before we get in the comments, let me just go ahead and show you a little bit of what I'm talking about as far as what was making everybody so angry. And There were some people that were very angry, saying that I should lose my drone and DJI should cut off all access to my drone remotely. So this is the video, and it's actually the most successful video that I've had on YouTube. Okay. It right now has a little over 4,000 views. I think it's, yeah, right there, 4,000 views, 77 comments. Obviously, some of those are mine responding to the comments. But this is me. I'm out in the field, and where I'm at is the Travel Centers of America over in Livingston, California. And the great thing about this truck stop is they have this huge field in the back of the truck stop where it's kind of fenced off on one side, and you're far enough away from the trucks that you're not going to cause a problem. This is where I learned how to fly the Holy Stone. And if you've ever flown a Holy Stone drone, you know how absolutely ridiculous those drones are as far as their capabilities of staying in one place. They can't do it, okay? They're not stable in the air, is what I'm saying. So here is me taking off for the first time and putting it into manual mode.
This is going to take some time, guys.
Oh, no, this isn't the first time.
We'll start recording.
This was the third crash.
Is it the third?
Okay.
Probably.
Probably. There were several crashes in this one. So now I've now switched it into manual mode.
I think you missed one crash though on there, on your camera.
I probably did. Okay, that was, yeah, that's crash number 2.
That is take 2. Settings, control, turtle mode.
Crash number 1 was very quick like that one.
All right, guys, so we're able to fly the drone. The drone flies just perfectly. It's just that I am not good
And I
at
did
this.
cut a lot of grass with that drone.
So let's try this again.
So I think that I should send a bill to the truck stop for
and where
lawn
I get
maintenance.
messed up.
Now this is me flying a drone. This is what people are getting all worked up about.
As much as I love my drone, I don't want it looking at me. Okay.
Well, yeah, because you didn't want to break the camera.
Now, when I try and
I feel
flip
the same.
from normal to sport,
Right.
or normal to manual,
Okay, so I go from normal mode
here
to manual
or
mode
sport.
right now.
Okay,
And now
see
you
where it
have
says
to
switch
actually
manual mode.
move the stick
It wants
down
you to.
before it will actually go into manual mode. Okay, so now we're in manual mode.
Okay.
So I went from crashing right away, and now I'm actually able to hover a little bit. And now I'm
There we
actually
go.
flying it. This takes skill, which is something I don't have.
All right. Nice and easy.
What is this skill?
Well, that's what they say.
Oh.
I don't have skill.
either.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
When you get some skill, will you
Kind of
teach
like
me some?
flying an airplane.
I think I can buy some for like $9.99 on Amazon.
Oh,
I'll share some.
okay. Just don't give me the link because I'm grounded.
I know.
Why are you grounded from Amazon?
He's grounded from using my links.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh.
you get the idea, okay? I crashed 8 times. Now, Dan, I'm going to ask everybody on the panel here, first of all, do you actually believe what I was doing was dangerous or inappropriate or anything like that?
I don't think so. I mean, you're out in an open field, just flying. You know, trying to, like you were flying it, and then there was nobody around you. You didn't have like any cars or anything. You were just out in an open field. So I mean, you're trying to fly, but you keep crashing. So I mean, the only the only way you're going to learn is, you know, just practice. And if it falls out of the sky, you don't have anybody around you. You know, you're in a totally open field. So I don't see anything wrong with the video.
Brian?
I don't know.
I felt more dangerous in a parking lot with a Swift truck at the fuel island, but so the answer to that would be no. Yeah, I think you were perfectly fine. There's no one around. I mean, you're what, 10, 15 feet away from the back of some trailers, and you weren't even flying in their direction. So, yeah, you're perfectly fine.
Dan, you seem to be the naysayer here.
Grass lives matter. You killed a lot of grass.
I did kill a lot of grass, and I killed 2 propellers. So I enriched my Chinese overlords with the DJI credit that they gave me for purchasing. I gave their money back to them.
Knee slapper.
Let's see here. Go through some of these comments here. Peterson Farms in Nashville says comments are just someone else's opinion. I just give them a like and love and move on. Yes, and that's what I did, Peterson Farms. And I definitely have no problem. And Morning Coffee with Mom says no, she doesn't have a problem with it. Gator Jake says dangerous to what? Grass?
Grass lives matter.
Right?
We're going to start a movement.
I wasn't chasing people with it, according to Jenny and Steve, allegedly. And then, let's see here. I was the closest one to being in danger, and that's absolutely 100% correct, hunting and stuff. The biggest thing was my camera. You know, I was more worried about damaging my camera than anything else. Let's see here. They use drones for much more dangerous things, and I've seen them do much more dangerous things. Were you looking in the back of the trailers? No, I was not looking in the back of the trailers. Let's see here. What would these people say about that guy flying the drone around and through the train? Yeah, and, you know, they probably think that was a really cool video because he had so much talent. But, you know, that was a dangerous act, in my opinion. And David, thank you so much for coming in. David has a channel, Droning Adventures. Go check him out. And if you want to see Dan boogie down, you have to go watch one of his videos. And I'm not going to tell you which one.
Gotta find
so you
it.
have to watch.
It's a booty and seek.
So this is my opinion of it. They're all sitting there complaining about the video, but they watched it.
They did.
It counts as a view.
In the thousands, and I thank them. I thank the trolls. Thank you. Please come back. Please keep watching my videos. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love my supporters. I love my trolls. I don't care. Just keep coming back because every time you watch one of my videos, I get another view, and it's fantastic. I love it. Gator Jake says there are millions of channels on YouTube. If you don't like what you're watching, well, there are millions of other options. Absolutely. And David,
just come back and leave that thumbs up.
David, they don't make me money yet, but because of the people that hate me and love me, I have over 480, almost 500 hours of watch time right now. And that should push me over the edge to be fully monetized. So thank you to my lovers. Thank you to my haters. Thank you to all the trolls. And you can definitely make sure to watch my community tab, because if I do get monetized, I am going to do a community tab post. And then we'll talk about what we're going to do with that monetization when that happens. But let's go through some of these comments, because some of these are really, really good. And the first one that I want to highlight is, let's see here. Let's do a positive one, because this guy gets it. Let's see here. I've got to find it it's not like on my phone where it has them all in order. I don't think. Let's see. Can I sort them? Yes, I can. All right. Perfect. So this guy here at first was kind of saying, okay, so manual mode is rarely ever used for line of sight. And I didn't know that at the time. You must use the goggles. You need a simulator. And then, so I commented back to him, and I let him know that I figured that out within the first 5 minutes. And then after that, he was like, I remember when I first attempted acro for the first time. In comparison, you look like a pro. And then went on talking, about his experience. And again, he says, if you're not crashing, then you're not flying, right? So it started off one way, but then having a conversation with him, it kind of turned him a little bit. Let's see here. This guy here, here's a positive one. It's cool to watch you improve as you go. I'm still learning manual mode myself. One thing that helped a lot was try on simulators, and then he told me what simulator he uses. And then I also learned from flying cheaper Cinewhoop drones. Keep it up. If you insist learning without simulators, try flying higher on the rolls and flips. See, these are helpful ways that you can help a channel, right? Giving somebody advice when you see that they're doing it in a certain way, there's nothing wrong with that. I got a lot of good advice from a lot of decent people, okay? But here's one guy that started off completely negative. He says, please, for the love of God, practice on a simulator first. I cannot stand watching you destroy money like that. People like me save a year to get something like that, and will be another 4 months of saving before I can get another one to watch. You just smash it into the ground is horrible. Please keep practicing and enjoy your new toy. I can't wait to get mine. Any comments from anybody on that?
I read that one.
Now.
Yeah, it's not your money, but yeah, I can't remember. I think that might be one of the channels that I went. Like I ran over some of these comments and I laughed at them or whatever, and I looked at, or some of them. There was a couple of them that like had no videos posted whatsoever, and it was, giving you a hard time for doing it, but they had no videos posted.
Right. Yes.
I think that one might have been one of them, but I've had a couple, myself that, and I laugh at the horrible, the bad comments.
Right.
Usually what I'll do is I've had most of them, they actually don't produce any videos on their channel, but they'll comment and tell you how bad you are. But,
right.
But I've had a couple where they give me a nasty gram or whatever, and I'll go back on there and I'll watch like 3 or 4 of their videos if they have videos, and I'll leave like the nicest comments on them, but I never hear from them again. Even though their video is crap, I'm like, yo, that was so awesome. I'm glad you had so much fun swimming in the whatever it was or whatever. But killing them with kindness, right? Yes.
Gator Jake wanted to ask JJDrones, do you have any full-time sponsors? I do not. In fact, G Money from Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors is our unofficial sponsor, and Sadie the Sleeping Spaniel, she is also another sponsor of the channel. So those are my 2 sponsors. And then Kathy, I don't even know how this is possible, but over at 906 Quilting Services, she's had a couple of comments like that as well. And Ottercat, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you being here. But so
you forgot about Choo Choo, but he just comes for the blinker fluid and leaves.
Yes, Choo Choo, and he dances.
He does dance sometimes.
Yeah, he does dance.
I don't know. I guess
go ahead.
Doing the simulator is good, but at the same time, just when you first get a drone, I think you should just take it out and just send it. That's what everybody normally says, just send it, man. Just send it.
That's what Maddie told me to do. You heard him when you guys were riding down in the car.
Yeah.
He said, just go out there, just do it, just have fun. And that's what I did. Fishing and Outdoor Fun said, amazing video. He always does a lot of really good positive comments. This one here said, if you failed, you can press the pause button. Everything will be okay. And I got really good at hitting the pause button. I'm getting better at it. Bob White says, you're braver than I. I plan on flying a couple of batteries in normal mode to get used to the throttle control being not sprung. Then I would go and try manual mode, but with the angle limit switch on so that I could get a little used to manual mode without doing flips. Now, this is another tip that I learned from watching one of Xavier's videos, is you don't have to turn that alt limit switch off. You can keep it on so that it'll keep you from actually rolling and flipping. So it's another step in the process. Do I want to do that? No, I want to go full send. And, when I do that, I'm doing it because I want to. It's my money that paid for this. It's my money that paid for the DJI Care Refresh. I get 2 replacement drones using DJI Care Refresh if I break it. I got new propellers because I broke the propellers. But, it's really, up to me as to how I operate the drone, as long as I'm not doing anything reckless or dangerous. And the biggest thing is I ask myself before I fly a mission, is what I'm going to do reckless, or is what I'm going to do dangerous? Am I going to put anybody in danger doing what I'm doing? And obviously, from the panel here and from the video on the ground, you could absolutely see that there was no danger to any person whatsoever other than myself.
I'm the same way unless I'm flying with you, Jason, and then it's
yes.
like, put Jason danger close.
Well, yeah, but that's only because I let you fly my drones.
Yes.
How far away do you guys live from each other?
Right around 1,600 miles.
It's like a 2-hour drive.
Oh.
Yeah.
2-hour drive.
I guess I don't know.
That's a 2-day drive. 2-day drive.
2
Yeah. In fact, we're going to be going out to Dan's house this summer, Haley and I. That's a whole nother thing that we got to talk about, but that's going to be after Memorial Day weekend. And you definitely want to be here for Memorial Day weekend show, because we're going to have a special guest that is going to be absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And so definitely be here for that. I want to find, and Brian, I'm going to ask you to kind of do some fill-in for me, because I want to find a comment where the guy is basically telling me that I need to have the drone completely shut off by DJI.
I just find some of these comments, even the negative ones, or some of the positive ones, it's like, if you watch the whole video, that was addressed. That's something I notice on my videos too. They'll say, well, what about this? Well, read the description and watch the whole video, and your question is already answered. It's just amazing how the keyboard warriors will look at something like this and just, oh, hey,
Okay.
I got to throw my comment out there.
Here we go. This one is, these are the kind of people who cause drone rules to be more strict. DJI should remotely disable his drone. Someone report this idiot.
What?
That one I think is uncalled for.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. David says that I want to try, but I don't want to ship my drone back to DJI yet. We'll have to do a flight when we do that. Yes, David, you know what? It'll be a absolute fun time especially if you want to try going manual. And once you go manual, you're never going to want to go back. Trust me. A 2-hour cruise sounds like Gilligan. But, I mean, the biggest thing that I'm trying to get across here, okay, and I'm not going to harp on every single comment, because I did get a lot of good advice. I did get a lot of people saying that they enjoyed the video because they got to laugh, because they got to have fun. It was a fun video, because that's what I want it to be. I want it to be a fun video. I want people to laugh at me. I laughed at myself while I was doing it, right? Because I was having fun. That's what drones are all about. That's what this hobby is all about. It's about going out there and having fun. And if you're not going out there and having fun, why are you spending your money on this? Right?
Exactly. Exactly. 100%.
But it's more fun being a keyboard warrior and telling everyone else what they're doing wrong.
I honestly laughed before you even flew out the first time, because I knew you was going out to fly. I'm like, this is going to be great.
Ottercat says a keyboard is like a CB. Some brave souls will pop up in your life.
Very true, Ottercat. Very true.
Ottercat, the only difference between a keyboard and a CB is the proximity of the person, because the person behind the CB could actually be like right around the corner. So that's kind of scary. But anyways.
They could be across the country if they got
if they got one of Brian's radios. One of his ham radios.
It's not legal for me to transmit on 11 meters.
Kathy says, Jason, we laugh at you all the time. Don't need a drone for that. Well, that's true. That's true. I mean, Kathy's known me basically since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, so she's been able to laugh at me for the last 40 years. So, you know, we're not going to get into the whole age thing. But anyways, so the only thing that I want to say as far as the comments go is just be respectful. I know that there's always going to be trolls out there. And the trolls, you do have a place, because what you do is you go in and you watch a video and then you put down a whole bunch of angry comments because I just watched this whole video and I'm all pissed off. Why'd watch the video? But that's okay. I'm glad that you watched the video. I'm glad that you have made this video the most successful video that I have on YouTube. The most successful. Thank you, trolls, for making this video the most successful video. In fact, it's been growing so fast that I have such a hard time trying to keep up with it. And I'm sure that it's grown even more since the live stream has started. So let me just pull this up. And let's see here. Streamyard, go to present, share screen. And all right, here it is. Here are the analytics from this video. We have got 4,085 views so far on this video, 486.6 watch hours. And if you look over here on the right-hand side of the screen, this is the real-time views. And if you see this graph, it just goes up, and it keeps on going up and down like this, but it's just been doing this for days. Since the video was released. So, and then you can actually go over here and you can see the audience. And let's see, where are the likes versus dislikes? I believe it's underneath engagement. So my average view duration is 7 minutes and 8 seconds, which is higher than I've ever had. And 91% likes versus dislikes. And that's fine. If you don't like the video, you can hit the dislike button. It doesn't bother me. I thank you for coming and watching.
How like when you go look at your analytics, you see it shows like how many males have watched it and how many females have watched it. 100%
male, right there.
Yeah.
Age and gender, Female 0%, male 100%. User
Not count
specified.
me?
No, they're not.
You should use that to your advantage, Jason. You know, you could become like a gigolo or something.
Maybe they're just upset that I didn't do it with my shirt off. Is that what you're saying, Brian?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
I mean, some people would tell me that I need to keep my shirt on.
Well, you interpret your analytics the way you see fit. By the way, I'll give you 3 bottle caps to please keep that shirt on. Thank you.
3? That's all you got?
No, I got some more, but
Better start throwing them out.
Dan, can you top? Can you top that? I mean,
you
just
guys
saying.
know about Fallout. If you guys have, I haven't watched the new Fallout series, but if anyone's played Fallout, the video game,
I only got the 1 cap.
Bottle caps.
I have 0. I have 0 bottles.
Dad, he has Kemp's milk in a Culver mug. So it's Wisconsin milk in a Wisconsin mug.
Mug is empty. I finished that.
He did.
So how did you get a Culver's mug? Did you go to Culver's and you said, "Hey, give me a mug," and they gave it to you?
At one time, I think they gave them out, like A&W did, before they grew as large as they did. When
He
they were
pulled
just
a Paul.
a little Wisconsin company.
Give me a mug.
Ottercat says, "Sorry, bro, taking your shirt off is going to cause me to drop out." So shirt staying on. Ottercat just saved the day.
Thank you, Ottercat. I was getting nervous.
Brian, you look like you were going to say something.
Yeah, I'm completely forgotten it.
Hunting and Stuff says, "I don't even want to see you wearing shorts." Thank you. Thank you, Hunting and Stuff, because now I have a reason to tell Haley this summer why I'm not wearing shorts. It's because Hunting and Stuff doesn't want me wearing shorts. So there you go.
You see, I interpret
I
that
wish
as
I would have had
the next
not shorts
show,
on when we was
you started
together last
standing
time.
up wearing just shorts. That's what I'm reading right there. Maybe that's just me.
Dan, what did you say?
I says I wish I would have had not shorts on when we was flying last time.
Yes. In fact, when Dan, I just finished that video today. That's going to be released on Wednesday. But Dan was wearing shorts and a T-shirt, and he had a little bit of an issue down there by the Salt Lake. And you have to watch the video to find out.
Let's see. There's one of the bug bites that still has not healed.
Yeah, there was a bunch of them.
No, I looked like I had chicken pox. I kid you not.
Well, let me do a little bit of a couple of plugs here. Number one, tomorrow night, I believe is at 7 p.m. Central, on location with Scott, is going to be having his every other week. Basically, he goes through people's photographs and basically helps you learn what you're doing right and what you can improve on. And
I'm the prime example of what you can improve on. Just saying.
And I'm sure Dan's got some photos, and I've submitted some photos. So we're going to be on his not on his live stream, but we'll be in the chat during his live stream tomorrow night. I do believe it's at 7 p.m. Central Time, so definitely be a part of that. And then I've got my video coming out Wednesday. It's going to be another Avada video, but it's going to be a little bit different because Dan and I are out there flying. And I also have a couple of videos that I took of me continue to practice fly in manual mode. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those two together with some music, and I'm going to just release that as its own separate clip. I also have another review that I need to do of some cleaning cloths that I got from somebody. So that's something that is going to be helpful for in the truck, because I'll be able to use that without using chemicals. It just, you use a cleaning cloth and water. That's it. So that's something that's going to be coming down the line. And then mark your calendar for the 26th of May.
Are they microfiber cleaning cloths or?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Mark your calendars for May 26th, because that is going to be when we're going to be relaunching our fundraising drive for Reefs Across America and Mission 22. Just remember, this year we're going to be doing both organizations. We're going to collect for both of them, and we're going to split it off right down the center. Half of it's going to go to Reefs Across America, and the other half is going to go to Mission 22. So if we raise $5,000 for the both of them, $2,500 will go to Reefs Across America, $2,500 will go to Mission 22. But we do have a race car this year. Russ Gray and his wife Norlene and their son Cole Gray. They have Cole Gray Racing, and they race all over Wisconsin and Illinois. And they were nice enough to donate the hood of their car for the charity.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
We're gonna have
awesome.
we're gonna have the driver Cole Gray from Cole Gray Racing on the program with his dad Russ Gray. So that's gonna be exciting.
You can't clap any faster. I'm giving it all you got.
Random. Thank you so much for your comment. How's your flips coming in manual? After watching, I decided not attempting. my random signer. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. And if I butchered it, I'm sorry. But I actually took advice from one of the commenters, and I went in and I changed some of the settings in the motors. And I actually did a couple of flips. So it was absolutely fantastic that I was able to do a couple and not crash. So definitely go and watch Kelly from Ready Set Drone and learn what settings he used, because those are the exact same settings I use. Also, next Sunday, we are going to have a gentleman by the name of Steve Brown. He's an entrepreneur in the state of Wisconsin. He does vinyl design, and he also is into making stickers. So for people that are interested in purchasing stickers, he's just getting into it, and he wants to come on the program and basically talk about himself and his business. And he's also into car wraps and stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun having him on the show next week.
Can he make stickers for like each of us, or for our YouTube channels or whatever? Or does he just make stickers for himself, or?
No, he's going to be making stickers for whoever wants to buy them.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, that's a really good idea,
pros.
Ted. That's a really good idea.
No, you're
Okay,
not.
so
You're pros again.
who, me?
TJ.
Oh, TJ.
Yeah, I'm froze. Yeah, I am froze. That's
okay.
Now I'm back.
Let's see. Hunting and Stuff said, I would think it would be 99.9% male watching, or can you not get Haley to watch? Haley watched, so I don't know why it doesn't have her listed as female. Good point. Hunting and Stuff.
She's probably grounded like me.
Probably. Ted says show a picture of the car, which is a really good idea. Let's see here. I just need to do it this way. Let's go here. Compose.
I got it, Jason.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Brian. And I wish that he drove the 22. Because that would be awesome. But he drives the number 17 car. And it's a Dodge.
That's great.
He just wants to be a teenager.
There you go.
Well, that's pretty neat looking.
Yeah, that's that's the number 17 car with our Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity logo on the hood. And usually that's a spot that's reserved for their largest sponsor, and it costs a lot of money to give up that space. And they are graciously offering it to us. So I really, really thank them for doing that. And if you can go on their Facebook page, it's Cole Gray Racing on Facebook. It's COLEGREY. And Gator Jake actually put their Cole Gray Racing website up on the in the chat there. So thank you, Gator Jake, for finding that. Just go check them out on Facebook and send them a big thank you, because they didn't have to do that, but they're very, very kind and generous giving that to us. We're reaching towards the end of the program here, so let me go to our blinker fluid poll here. And this isn't even close.
I've got, if I read it right, I have 2 chats from your mom and dad at number 1.
Number 1, okay.
The comment right.
Yep. That's what I saw too. So the winner of this week's blue milk flavored blinker fluid of the week is
sour. They should have went with the darks.
Number 1.
Oh, we're both in the winning streak here, Dan.
Congratulations, Dan.
Yay, I win again.
Actually, I think Dan only put up 4 this week so that he would win. I think it was rigged.
I think so. Shh. Don't get my secrets out.
Did not want me to get the hat cut.
Hey, Drew, thank you so much.
1 second. I meant this. We got sidetracked. So my wife came up with a great idea for anybody that's watching, like Christian. He has a lot of cop videos, and but these don't. The videos that he's already submitted don't count, because I think I've already gone through all of them. But we might do a blinker fluid of cop videos, not doing coply things, if you know what I mean.
I think that's a good idea. Definitely, stay tuned for that, because when Dan puts that out there, everybody's going to want to be here to vote on those. So we've reached the end of our program for this week, everybody. And at the end of the program, like I do every week, I let the guests, or our guest hosts, give their final word. And I don't know, TJ, can you talk? Or are you still frozen?
Can you hear me at all?
I can hear you.
Like, I don't know, like on my phone, I'm fine, but like when I look at my laptop, I'm all frozen. I'm like, it's weird. I don't know what's going on. It's crazy.
Well, at least we can hear you. So why don't you give us your final thoughts on the show?
Expand your flying experience with your new Avata and send it through some tubes, man. Got to send it through the tubes.
Brian?
Whether you're a lover or a hater, just keep watching, because it all comes the same.
Dan.
Yeesh. Hey, keep the cameras rolling. Be safe out there. Have a great week, and make sure you. I don't know. Oh, I lost my train of thought.
Try and stay off of blinker fluid of the week, right?
Try and stay off of blinker fluid of the week, and choose the dark side. Everybody got to go with the blue. Use the force. Use the dark force.
There you go. And I just want to thank everybody for making Wednesday's video a huge success. I'm hoping to have continued success in the future. Like I said, hopefully we'll be monetized this week. So there's going to be a big announcements coming out this week if YouTube gives me the watch hours that I've gained over the past week. And I'm really thinking that they should, but that remains to be seen. So I'm not going to count my chickens before they're hatched. So I'm hoping that we're going to be monetized this week, and I'll let you all know when or if that does happen. I appreciate everybody for being here. Be kind to one another. If you go out there and you don't like a video, don't go bashing somebody. Just go off and hit the like button and continue to watch the video and let them get the credit for it, because everybody that's on this panel right now knows how much work goes into making a video. Even my crappy videos take a lot of work, okay? So I appreciate all of you guys for coming along for this ride with us, and we'll see you later on down the road. Bye, everybody.